mass of the decisions in the first half is huge. We have Massa who tech-falled Walter in the first half or last season, and to be a 5-3 match, that's something to look forward to moving on this year.
And now we're at our featured match of the night. We've got Myles Amine, two-time All-American, versus Jordan Kutler, also an All-American. These two met twice last season, with Kutler winning the first match in the dual meet in Bethlehem, and then Myles returning the favor in the national quarterfinals. Yet both found their way onto the podium.
Some wrestling outlets have been calling this the rubber match between the two, but with this high level of wrestling, I hope that this isn't the last one that we get to see between Jordan Kutler and Myles Amine.
I agree. We could see these folks national semifinals, national quarterfinals again.
Beautiful high crotch by Amine. They're getting into a scramble here.
Now Amine, he couldn't get that leg in between, but he still got the ankle.
Amine doubles off with Kutler on his butt, which is 2 points. Takedown here.
And Lehigh's going to challenge this.
That red brick came in fast when
Yes.
the ref awarded that takedown.
Now I don't have a striped shirt on, but where from where I'm sitting, his butt was on the mat, and it was a 2 according to rules, but we will see.
So with Amine switching off to this double here, this is called what wrestlers call the Jordan Oliver rule. Anytime you have both legs secured and the other wrestler is on their butt, that is a takedown. Wrestlers who remember the NCAA finals between Jordan Oliver and Logan Stieber, Oliver had 2 legs and Stieber was on his butt, but it was not awarded to. The very next year, the rule change came in that if you had both legs secured and your opponent was on their butt, it was called a takedown. So here we'll see if the challenge works out for Lehigh or if the call stands with 2 legs and a wrestler on his butt. From my angle, it looked like 2, but like you said, Tom, we're not the ones wearing the striped shirts.
That's right. I remember that match too, and it was close even under the old rules. And Jordan Oliver had such a dominating season. He was one of the wrestlers I really expected to take home a gold medal at NCAAs, but it didn't happen, and a freshman beat him. Little did we know that freshman would win 4 NCAA titles and a world title. Now the refs come over to explain the call to the Lehigh bench. I think they're going to keep it as a 2.
You hear the Michigan crowd start to cheer, so I think it's safe to say the call stands as a 2-point takedown.
Yes, and even with the rescheduling, we've still got those Chrysler crazies in singlet, in wig, cheering on the Michigan team today. When you were a wrestler here, what was it like to have those crowd wrestlers in uniform supporting your team?
Oh, it was awesome to have this place rocking like it was, and I think seeing some of those club wrestlers in singlets may have had the other teams a little rattled when they were in here last year.
Now we're going to see what
Looked like
Myles
we had a
Amine
clock
does.
issue on the restart.
Spiral ride. This is the kind of match where you fight for every inch.
Every inch. Kutler tripods up. Quick attack after the... Oh, the escape was not awarded, so he just tried to come back in on a reversal. Nice knee pull single by Kutler. Amine immediately goes shin whizzer.
Yes, he's got that knee in a difficult position, but with that shin whizzer, he's putting himself in it. Oh!
Amine tries to spin all the way around. We're getting funky here on the Michigan mat.
Almost an ankle lace by Kutler. More of a freestyle move.
Amine's working really hard to free his foot from Cutler's grip. Cutler's looking to hold on here for a stalemate, which does end up happening. No points scored on a great leg attack by Kutler. Awesome scramble defense by Myles Amine.
Tough position. I really appreciate Kutler getting in on that single. So many times you see wrestlers get free, say, hey, let's chill for about 5 seconds. But he came right back, much to the surprise of Amine, in on a nice, tight shot. Amine's lucky he didn't give up too. But he's very slick, great position, great scrambler.
That's very high-level wrestling from Kutler. Always looking to score after you score. And it did look like he caught Amine a little bit off guard, but the defense was stellar, and we're just seeing high-level wrestling right here.
At moments, I just want to shut up
and
just watch it.
Watch the beauty that's going on. And the period ends 2-1 here for Amine as Kutler chooses bottom to start the second period.
From where we're sitting, we can hear the Myles Amine rooting section too.
Kutler with a quick escape to start the second period. We didn't see the attack right away like we did after the escape in the first period.
And beautiful shot by Amine, trying to get out the back door. Kutler's got both feet, keeping balance basically on his head.
Kutler with a great scramble, ends up in on a single of his own. Amine in the front headlock now looking to score.
Those heavy hips, he got out, tried to put the head in the hole and get behind.
Great scrambling here. That's a lot of action, putting on a show for these fans here. Another sweep single attempt for Amine. Kutler with quick hips gets his leg free.
Both of these wrestlers with great heavy hip. You're going to have to get in deep to finish a shot.
Pace starts to slow a little bit for these two at least. The pace has been so high in this match. These two are starting to catch their breath. Little hand fight. I'm sure we'll see a flurry to end this period.
Still keeping good position though. Kutler had his hand on the forehead, almost in the Bermuda Triangle. Not quite. Posting, going for that wrist.
Nice. Wrestlers are a little relaxed here to end the period. Maybe catching their breath. Amine chooses bottom to start the third.
Looking forward to this last period. 2-2. Riding time at 29 seconds. Not a factor yet. We'll see what Kutler can do on time. On top, Amine quickly to his feet, working on hands, gets his hips out as he's up 3-2.
That's important. That was a quick escape for Amine. That was very, very important for this match. And as fans, we'd love to see them scramble some more on their feet, right, Tom?
Yes.
Great single leg attempt.
Deep on the ankle. Amine's out. Returns a shot. Not deep enough. Front head by Kutler. Amine struggling. He's got just his fingertips around Kutler. And he gets out of that position. I mean, keeping that sort of downward gaze, letting you know he's still interested in those legs.
And a stall call against Amine here for going out of bounds backwards. That was a point of emphasis the last couple years in wrestling, and there's always going to be a call when you go out of bounds. Either it's action or stall call on one of the wrestlers, and Amine got hit. Sprawls his legs back, goes behind, and finishes a takedown to go up 5-2 over Jordan Kutler.
Beautiful counter. Beautiful counter. He's in a great spot. They're near the edge of the match. They stumble out. 29 seconds left. Myles Amine up by 3.
A tough ride by Amine here. Kutler keeps coming up to his feet. Amine working hard to return him. Drops in on the single leg.
He's in a great position with 10 seconds left.
And he gets hit for stalling to give up a point here. You hear boos from the Michigan faithful, but according to the rule book, that's the right call. You have 5 seconds to let go of the leg when you drop down on top.
And a caution. A caution on Amine. Now Kutler went for a switch right off the bat the last time he was down. Now he goes to his feet, working on the hands. He gets out with 2 seconds left, and this one goes to Amine.
And Amine will tack on one more point for riding time to win 6-4.
He just snuck that last second in, didn't he?
Just snuck it.
6-4 for Michigan. As far as these guys go, that's a blowout.
That's a big win for the Wolverines in our marquee matchup of the night, number 3 over number 7.